Making a smooth migration, upgrading from R7 Model Manager to R9 Irwin Workgroup Edition, or MART. Upgrading doesn't have to be a difficult experience, but it does require planning. If you model your as-is environment and your to-be environment, prepare a written plan to get from A to B, review all necessary documentation, and then perform a dry run in the test environment, you can make a smooth migration of your production environment with minimal disruption. Let's talk about the process in more detail. First, you want to review and describe your as-is environment. You want to specify your to-be environment, and you want to plan your transition from as-is to to-be. This process should be familiar to data modelers since it is the same one you use to design a database. Modeling or planning your upgrade provides you with the same benefits of avoiding unpleasant surprises and last-minute production impacts to your upgrade as it does when building a database. Second, you want to review all the necessary documentation. And third, you want to perform a dry run in a test environment. You want to review all the necessary resources. You certainly want to review all the product documentation having to do with upgrading. Product documentation can involve the Irwin Data Modeler Edition release notes, new features and enhancements, system information, installation considerations, general considerations, known issues, fixed issues, licensing, training, and so on. Remember, the MART server release notes, which include sections on MART architecture, installing and configuring the MART, and upgrading and troubleshooting. Product documentation is available both from within the product and online at erwinhelp.zendesk.com. The documentation bookshelf is a freestanding HTML-based reference tool. Within it, you may access the online help and the core reference documentation. The bookshelf is one of the Irwin Data Modeler R9 installation options. It is also available online. To access the online bookshelf, go to the Irwin support page at erwinhelp.zendesk.com, Product Support, Documentation for Irwin Data Modeler R9. Alternatively, launch R9 Irwin and then go to the Help Topics. Press the link back to Bookshelf. You will now be on the online bookshelf page. If you have questions beyond the product documentation, you can search our knowledge base, raise a chat, open a case, or call us by going to erwinhelp.zendesk.com. You also want to review any environmental documentation and any internal company change request processes and procedures. You want to contact and establish a rapport with any IT resources that you will need if you are starting at a version less than R9. Moving from R7 or R8 to R9 means moving from a 2-tier environment to a 3-tier environment and involves an application server and new security protocols. After you have familiarized yourself with all the resources, you want to create a plan with the required steps, timeframes, action owners, and resource contact information. The complexity of your plan may be as minimal as a simple email to yourself or other parties involved, or a real project plan. It all depends on what is necessary, but this is the time to make sure it is all written down so you can understand the scope of what needs to be done. When you have gathered this information and created your plan, Level 1 support is happy to provide you with a pre-installation or pre-upgrade consultation to walk through your plan together. One of the critical steps for a smooth upgrade is to set up a test environment and perform a dry run of your plan with a copy of your data. To use the data modeling paradigm, a dry run is your physical exploration or prototyping of your logical plan. If you run into any surprises, Level 1 support can help you work through them with no impact to your production environment. A dry run helps ensure that when you perform your production upgrade, there won't be any surprises. Irwin Resources. You may download the Irwin Modeling Suite software from erwinhelp.zendesk.com. Press the button Product Support on the home page to navigate to the Irwin Data Modeler R9 Upgrade Information page. Irwin Inc. Technical Support can test convert your MART if needed. You can also open the ticket to consult with us on how to do your MART upgrade. To request, please open a new support ticket at irwinhelp.zendesk.com. Should I do an automatic or manual upgrade of my MART? A manual upgrade is when you open and save your R7 or R8 models offline. Then open those models using R9 Irwin and save them into the R9 MART. An automated upgrade uses the MART upgrade utility. The utility lets you upgrade not just models, but users, profiles, and permissions too. In addition, the utility also lets you upgrade to a different database. In our opinion, the automated MART upgrade utility is the most advantageous way to upgrade your MART. The manual upgrade has the disadvantage of not being able to bring over versions, libraries, users, and other MART data. It is like starting over from scratch, if that is what you want. It can be time-consuming to open and upgrade all the models using Irwin on the PC and then save them into the new R9 MART. The MART upgrade utility is selective, so you can move just the data that you desire. It is not as time-consuming because, although it can sometimes take a long time to perform, the utility moves the models and other data for you automatically. The automated MART upgrade utility upgrades an R7 MART to R8 version. R7 users will no longer be able to connect to the source MART. To avoid that, please move your R7 MART to a different database first and make that different database the source MART. Please see the article How to Move an R7 or R8 MART from one SQL server to another. Also, the article Export Import of an Oracle database for All Fusion Model Manager R7. Note, Irwin Data Modeler releases 7, 8, and 9 can all coexist on the same PC. Frequently asked question. Manual upgrade only, not the automated upgrade. Why does it take so long to open a model after upgrading my MART from R7 to R8? The first time opening of an R7 model using R8 Irwin Data Modeler completes the conversion of the data from R7 to R8. That is a one-time performance hit. That is also true for models stored in your MART. Frequently asked question. What versions can be upgraded to R9? R9 Irwin Data Modeler can open and upgrade R7 and R8 models. At the end of the upgrade, you may get a message, this model's target server database management system is no longer supported. It will be converted to the default server version. That is expected, and simply a notice that the old database version is no longer supported, and the model will now be represented using the later supported database version in R9. Frequently asked question. I just upgraded my MART from R7 or R8 to R9. How may I validate my data? You may use the MART reporting and the comparison utility to quickly discern any differences. Please see the article, I just upgraded my MART from R7, R8 to R9. How can I validate my data? Also see the article, what are some of the advantages of the R96 Irwin Data Modeler and MART Report Designer reporting over the prior releases. Frequently asked question. I had slow MART performance in R7 or R8. What will my performance be like in R9? Probably faster. Unlike its predecessor versions, R9 MART is known for its quick performance, even over a wide area network. Please see the article Performance Metrics for Irwin Data Modeler R9 Workgroup Edition. We now also have 64-bit operating system version software available. Any questions? In R9 Irwin, press F1 to access context-sensitive help for the feature that you are currently using. Or while logged into the R9 MART Administrator, the web browser that is, select the link Help that is located in the top right corner. For technical assistance, including telephone, chat, and to open a new ticket online, please contact technical support at https irwinhelp.zendesk.com. In conclusion, upgrading can be relatively painless, but you do have to model or plan where you are, where you want to go, what steps are necessary to get from the beginning to the end of your journey, what resources you need to execute these steps, and then you must perform a dry run to verify your plan. And remember, if you need a hand, we're here to help at https://irwinhelp.zendesk.com.